Yep. You see, there's one problem with many entrepreneurs, including myself, that some of us do that hurts us tremendously, right? And causes us to fall behind with our goals and plans and dreams and desires. Now, that problem is something you'll learn about in this video because I too am a culprit of it, and this is something that I have to remind myself about. By the way, it's cold out here. This is something I have to remind myself about, and as you can see, there's no hair, so my head gets pretty cold pretty quickly. So, and this is something I have to remind myself about to do this thing every day. So stay until the end of this video, just so that you don't fall into this trap yourself. Cool? Cool. Now, look, I know that at times things are challenging, right? And we start questioning ourselves and trying to understand why are we not successful, and this guy and this gal on Instagram or YouTube is crushing it with their work and their career and their business. Let's get this thing seen right. Their work and their career and their businesses and what they do to earn money, right? Here's why. The brain reacts to whatever question we ask it. Now, the more empowering the questions that we ask ourselves, the more empowering the answers that we get and that we come up with. So in other words, choose a negative topic to think about and you'll have more negative thoughts, right? The same is true for positive in the same cycle. So the fact is that instead of comparing ourselves to others, we can actually learn from those that are winning in every area of life. And it's important. What I try to do is I try and always ask myself, what can I learn from this person, instead of why is this person doing XYZ better than me, or why is this person doing this and I am not. Because that's the difference in the type of question you ask yourself. If I say, why is this person doing X and I am not, that's a negative question. We're going down the negative spiral because we're looking for the negatives about ourselves. I flip the script and I ask myself, what can I learn from this person? Now it forces my brain to go into a different pathway, right? I go into more positive, empowering thoughts for me to see what I can actually learn from that person. And in all fairness, age doesn't matter. I learn from guys 10 years younger than me. Nowadays you have 18, 17-year-olds printing millions, right? So there's so much to learn from everybody. Age does not matter. Now, there are many things that millionaires know and do, and we currently do not know and don't do, and that's why we're not millionaires yet, right? I'm not a millionaire yet, and by the way, I'm talking about US dollars, liquid cash on hand, $1 million, not real estate debt millionaire. I'm talking about liquid cash millionaire, right? Now, all of this is a good thing, of course, because we get to learn from it. Now, let me explain, just to clarify things. When we compare ourselves to others, it actually enslaves us. It creates this like invisible cage around us which blocks us from taking action. Now you might be wondering, okay, where's this guy going with this? Just hang on, you're going to see exactly why and where I'm heading with this. Now, there's something called awareness behavior gap. And what this gap is that it's the separation between when we learn something and when we actually do something. Now, the bigger that gap is, the more we hurt ourselves and our desired results. Now, here's why. Every day, we consume and consume and consume content, material, videos, audios, books, whatever it is. We always consuming, especially in this day and age because we have access to internet. We're always consuming. The problem is that 99% of us do not act on what we're consuming. And that's what we call the awareness behavior gap. So in other words, we're gaining awareness of things that can change our lives, but not behaving, aka taking action on that very intel, right? By applying that to our daily lives. Now, like I said, I am a culprit to this as well. At times, this is something I have to keep reminding myself about, 100%. And that's my gift to you today, is your new light bulb moment of the awareness behavior gap and what you need to do effective immediately to start changing everything in your life. Now, before I let you go, before I let you go, run through this quick test with me just by answering quick questions, right? It's about 5 to 6 questions. Very quick, but I promise you, you're going to see something. So just give me a second, all right? Number 1, have you heard about visualization? And by the way, you're going to answer it out loud as if I'm speaking to you, as if I'm interrogating you, right? Have you heard about visualization? Okay. What is visualization? What is it? Okay. Now, do they say that in order to make your dreams come true, visualization is the first thing or one of the first things that you have to do after getting clear on what you want? What's your answer to that? Yes or no? Okay, now, have you been doing it? Have you been visualizing? Answer. Okay, and have you been doing that consistently? And you can answer out loud, by the way. Have you been doing it consistently? Yes? No? Okay. You see? So, that's your own real life example of some awareness behavior gaps. Now, I hope that helped you gain clarity. Now, like I said, I'm talking about US dollar millionaires in liquid cash, not debt, and I'm calling myself a millionaire. No, cash that you can access within the next 24 hours, $1 million US dollars. And from these millionaires, for example, what I've seen and what I've learned from, they close this gap, this awareness behavior gap, extremely well. In fact, the highest performers that I've met don't actually have a gap at all, right? They immediately act on anything that they learn that they can improve their lives on. So I try to remind myself of this every single day, and I urge you to do the same. I really urge you to do the same and think about, what am I learning today and what am I taking action on from what I'm learning? Now, I'll give you an example. Let's say from Atomic Habits by James Clear, some book, right? Let's say the book says, do X to remove this bad habit so that you can do Y to form this new habit. It's my job to act on that as fast and as efficiently as I possibly can, because that is a proven method that works. All of us have bad habits and we have to remove them if we want to change our lives. So I know that that's something that I can apply in my life and do it. Do we do it? That's the question. Awareness behavior gap. Now, take your time, my friend. Baby steps. Rome wasn't built in one day, so just get a little bit better every day, but really think about that. From all the material that you're consuming, that I'm consuming because I have to think about it as well, what am I taking and applying into my life on a regular basis? And consistently at that fact as well. So before I let you go, my only request for you today is that you like this video, is that you comment your biggest takeaway below, is that you subscribe to the channel, and you share this video with your best friend. Thanks.